What's up, everybody? J Heat 414 coming at you with another one. Hopefully y'all like the good sports talk. Just wanted to say what's up to everybody out there. I just heard some fabulous news. Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao is about to be going up against Errol the Truth Spence. For those of you all who aren't aware about this fight being made, it has been announced by Errol Spence as well as other important outlets. It's been talked about for a while. Manny is a legend for those that don't know, but he is starting to get a little bit old. But what we do know about Manny is he don't back down from no one. He took it to many of people in his career, from the De La Hoyas to the Shane Mosleys, going up against Floyd Mayweather and countless other boxers in his career. Manny, being an 8th division world champ, is one of the best boxers in the history of boxing. And if you got him in your top 10 all time, you might not be wrong, depending on what your opinion is and how you value a boxer. Manny can get in and out of a situation very, very quickly in the boxing ring in terms of his ability to fight in close quarters and step out. He can fight off the back foot. His footwork is very good, even at this age that he's at. Side to side, he has power in his hands. And he showed Keith Thurman in his last fight that it was very, very unwise to sleep on the old man. Gave him some old man strength and some old man speed. Showed him his ability to just outbox Keith and outlast him. He looked like he was in better shape than Keith. And Keith is known for being a guy who usually is in shape and likes to move in his fights around the ring consistently. So keep in mind, Manny is no joke, but they call Errol the Truth for a reason. Errol is the guy who is considered to be next among the all-time greats. You've got Terrence Bud Crawford fighting right now, Errol Spence, both up and coming and both considered 2 of the 3 best pound-for-pound boxers in the world. Coincidentally, both fight at 147 pounds with Manny Pacquiao. And I actually thought personally that Manny probably should avoid them, and I'm hoping he don't get hurt in this fight. But knowing what I've seen from Manny over the years, he probably is going to be just fine. I don't expect him to win the fight, but I expect him to show up in shape. I expect him to give everything he's got, and for Errol to have to beat him, it won't be no cakewalk. This is Errol's opportunity to really put himself in the spotlight even more too, because Manny is more popular worldwide than he is. So it's a lot of good reasons to catch this fight in August. This is going to compete with any fight that Canelo is going to be having, or the big time heavyweight bout between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, should that one still get made. And I know that Deontay Wilder and that court ruling is trying to throw some shade in there, but I really do think that you're still going to get that heavyweight fight before Wilder fights Fury. That being said, Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao. Errol's been wanting this for quite some time. Being that it's going to be in Las Vegas, it's just going to be a show. And Errol's chance to really lift himself into superstardom. I'm sure he's looking at this as his De La Hoya fight, like when Mayweather went against Oscar De La Hoya, and then from there took on the best and got paid the most. Make no mistake about it, I bet Manny is going to make more off this fight because he's the more popular fighter. And Errol would have been willing to take less fighting Manny than he would, say, a Terrence Crawford, not because of who's better and who's not, but because of who brings the most pay-per-view buys, who people are going to tune in to see, which is what Terrence needs to learn. Go ahead and take 40% from Errol. Knock him out or beat him if you think that he is not worthy, and then you call your own price from there, call your own shots from there. He ain't trying to do that yet. I think that fight is coming down the line, but we just haven't seen it yet. But Manny versus Errol, August, after the fans able to be back in attendance even more. That's what it is, people. That's the fight of the year, in my opinion, unless I hear of a better one being set up. Holla at your boy, JHeat414. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's pass this information along. If you know other people who like it, thanks for all the support. Got to 50 subscribers. I really appreciate that. When I first started this, it was just a hobby, something I love doing and will continue to do regardless. But I appreciate the support. Again, Instagram as well, JHeat414, and at the Vault, JMU414 on Twitter. Holla at you.